3 Zen stories. Can you grasp the wisdom within? Story 1. The Moving Flag. During the reign of Emperor Gaozong, in the first year of Yifeng around the Lunar New Year, a sermon on the Nirvana Sutra was being delivered by Master Yinzong at the Faxing Temple in Guangzhou. As the day turned into night, the monks were resting. 2 monks observed a flag fluttering in the wind and began to argue. One monk insisted, "The flag is moving." The other countered, "No, it is the wind that moves." At that moment, the 6th patriarch, Huineng, happened to be nearby and, upon hearing their argument, remarked, "It is neither the flag nor the wind that is moving, but your minds." Upon hearing this, everyone present gained insight. Story 2. Riding the Ox. Master Don, from Changqing in Fuzhou, roamed far and wide in search of Buddhist wisdom. Upon hearing that Chan Master Beizheng was knowledgeable about true Buddhism, he decided to visit him. After paying his respects, Don asked, "How should a student go about learning true Buddhism?" Beizheng replied, "It's like riding an ox to find the ox." Don continued, "And what after learning Buddhism?" Beizheng responded, "It's like riding the ox home." Don inquired further, "How does one persist in learning Buddhism?" Beizheng answered, "It's like a cowherd who constantly watches his cattle with a whip, preventing them from trampling on the crops." Don comprehended the teachings and devoted himself to the practice of the Dharma. Story 3. Seeing the Nature and Becoming Buddha. Monk Jizong from Huayan Monastery asked Chan Master Zhikan on Mount Tiantai, "What does it mean to see one's nature and become a Buddha?" Zhikan replied, "The pure nature is clear and pure, unshakable, and cannot be described with concepts. It transcends existence and non-existence. If you can perceive your nature in this way, you have truly seen your nature, and this is what it means to become a Buddha. Universally, the nature of all beings is the same. It is called Buddha nature. Therefore, when we say seeing one's nature and becoming a Buddha, we mean recognizing this common Buddha nature." Jizong asked again, "Can you explain it in more detail?" Zhikan said, "The true nature is beyond verbal description, so I can only give a general explanation. You should understand that within the pure nature, there is no duality or distinction. The concepts of ordinary and holy are only divisions created by our thoughts, and they are just names without actual existence. If you cling to names and appearances, you fall into the cycle of birth and death. Everything that can be described with words is just a name. Once you realize the falseness of names, you let go of attachment to them." Zhikan continued, "This is the fundamental aspect of Buddhism. If you say, 'I understand,' but others don't, you are still attached to appearances. If you make distinctions, such as clean and dirty, ordinary and holy, you are deviating from right mindfulness. On the contrary, if you are attached to emptiness, attached to the idea that there is neither ordinary nor holy, and think that there is no causality, you are even further from the correct path. Although the pure nature does not change or waver, it does not hinder us from understanding and applying it from different perspectives. Regarding compassionate actions, in this pure and non-active state, you can fully embody the pure nature. That is what we mean by seeing the nature and becoming a Buddha." After hearing this, Monk Jizong felt deeply grateful and took his leave, thanking Master Zhikan.